When I first got involved in the mining business, it was following about 10 years in the financial world, being a vice president at Merrill Lynch. I basically got involved the first time around with Golden Goose, and we made a major improvement on a property that was already existing. It was called Magino. It was bought over by Prodigy Gold, and then on to Argonaut Gold for $350 million. I came back in the industry in 2012 with Monarque Resources, and basically I took the whole company into a different direction in 2013. We were able to successfully acquire 13 properties in 8 months. Most of them were people struggling. Val d'Or has been historically the best place to do mining in Quebec, if not in Canada. We know there was over 175 million ounces taken out of ground there. So we know we're the right place. Of all the 13 properties we've acquired, the most important one at this point are the Simkar property and the Croinor property. Simkar is basically a mine that was exploited back in the 80s for about 50,000 ounces at surface, but nothing was ever really explored at depth. It's got 7 kilometers of underground galleries with a shaft only going down to 200 meters. This shaft could be extended down to 500 meters, and we know next door the Sigma mine went all the way down to 1,200 meters and produced 5 million ounces. Just to give you an idea, Simkar was acquired by us for $120,000 plus some work promises, and that property alone was sold for $7.5 million in 2011. We are currently coming out with some drill results. We just issued some not so long ago, a 66-meter gold zone that we discover as part of the envelope of the deposit. It's within 20 kilometers of 3 mills that are currently under capacity. So we know we could bring our rocks to any of these mills and they'll be more than happy to process it for us. The Croinor property is our main acquisition towards the end of last year, but the reason Croinor is even more exciting, the grade is close to 9 grams all across the 250,000 ounces that we've established at this point. So if you look at the Croinor property itself, we will be doing a PEA update in the coming months. This will provide us with a very clear roadmap of how much money we need going forward and how we can develop the project. The good thing in Val d'Or is we have historically were able to raise a lot of money there to actually produce gold. So we know once we come out with a PEA that tells us how much money we need, we will have some of the financial institution behind our stock, and they'll be able to help us out on the financing. We have 54 million shares outstanding. Most of the trading in the last year have been between 10 cents and 25 cents. The $3.5 million that we raised in 2012 was around 25 cents a share. So we think that Monarque is very undervalued as we look at it right now, and we think we will be able to prove the market very shortly how undervalued it was.